Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you alive and in charge for a little Chop Shop Racing action this Sunday. Doubleheader again today. I'm liking these Saturdays and Sundays. We get two races, we get streams, we get to get out here and enjoy ourselves, have a ton of fun, and kind of just make some things happen. Pretty much where we're at. We are seeing a few of the drivers get out there. I need to reload SDK because it is still showing that we're trying to do some things out there that we're not doing. Because those are the real world things. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I really do. This has been a ton of fun to be able to be a part of and enjoy ourselves and find some of the lovely creations that we've been able to have over the course of the last almost 4 years. So I did post an announcement to everybody out there, so if you got pinged in on Facebook, then you know what's happening there. We're going to post that to Twitter and to all the other platforms here very soon as well. We are bringing on another co-commentator, not today for this stream, but you'll see him in the next stream in the 802 Cup Series. Brian Lucas is going to be joining the Signature Esports staff over here, and you've heard him on Tuesday nights with me with the Chop Shop Truck Series. He's going to be live and in charge with us, and I'm very happy to have that. So it's really cool. It's a whole different ball of wax for me, and we're going to continue to try to do more and more each, and this is just going to allow me to be able to create more content and allow our platform to grow. And you can't, from what I've understood and what I've seen from other content creators out there, and this is what people do, you can't just do it all yourself. At some point you gotta invest in your future. So that's what we're doing. MCI Graphics Thunder Series here for the Chop Shop SLMs, super late model, getting the super lates getting up here, and I tell you what, it is it's going to be a ton of fun. I do like the Super Series. It is a ton of fun. AJ, thank you very much. Alex, how you doing, brother? Good. Thank you for the like and the share out there. And that's it's gonna allow for us to be able to do more content, like what Chop Shop has been doing. Chop Shop has been really killing it out there. They are labeled the world's greatest iRacing league for a reason. They have really just been knocking it out of the park. So love to see these guys, love to see what they're doing, and it's going to be a ton of fun to call this race. They're running near Smyrna this week in today's action, and it is a little different than what they're going to be doing throughout the season. This is a crown jewel race, and there are no heats today. It is going to be a 90-lap race, and it's going to be fun. Trying to fix something here, so apologies about that. 90-lap race, only the 90-lap feature, and they normally run 15-lap heats and then heats, but they're gonna run a lot of laps here today. So here's your race information as they qualify throughout. Admin box giving you the ChopShopRacing.net and Track Racer weather report. Use Chop Shop at Admin box. Track Racer to help the league, support the league. And do what you're going to do. Track temperature 77 degrees here at New Smyrna. Smyrna. I always screw it up, but it's a great track. It is half mile in length, 74 degrees in the air temperature, 31% humidity, clear skies, 5 mile an hour wind. They are at sunset, and it will go into nighttime. It will definitely have that coalesced feel that you're going to get for New Smyrna. It is it's a good racetrack. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Very fast corners, very fast lap times. They're running 17-second laps around this racetrack right now at the time of qualifying. So we'll see exactly what these drivers are going to be able to put together. It is week 2, and last week we were able to see some great racing and a great time, and so far so good. So let's go over your starting grid for today's race here for the MCI Graphics Thunder Series, brought to you by MCI Graphics. Check out MCI Graphics on Trading Paints, and that's going to be Michael Coulter Jr. He does some phenomenal paints, and not only does he do phenomenal paints, but he puts out some excellent screenshots as well. because man, oh man, does this guy like to show off what he's got, and he's got some good art out there. So make sure you go check him out. Andrew Phipps is going to be your pole sitter. Nathan Biggert's going to be your outside pole sitter. Jason Day, Anthony Crowder are going to make up row number 2. Stryker and John Hammond there in row number 3. Jeremiah Burke and Chris Robert is going to make up row number 4. Matt Magner, Brad Dove in row number 5. Retchen is going to have Ryan Dunkelberger to his outside row number 6. Row 7 will be Wesley Strait, Michael Coulter Jr. Ryan Wendt will bring up the tail end of the field. Corey Budnot's going to be RC today. We love Corey. He's very fast on the dirt series. He's been knocking it out of the park on the dirt series, and he's one hell of a race controller. So make sure you definitely check him out as well. And big special thank you to him for doing what he does. This is a good racetrack. It's a ton of fun, and pit lane is going to be busy as we look to go green flag racing again. 90 laps for the drivers here today. And it's just going to run fast, and that's what we like. We like to see fast laps and fast times, hard beating action, and you get your heart rate up, and it'll be a ton of fun. Signature Esports is proudly sponsored by Noma TV. Go to youtube.com/@Noma_TV. That's National Online Motorsports Association. Make sure you go check them out. Mandarood Racing, of course, our first follower, our first supporter, the first guy who ever donated bit stars or anything like that. He's the guy that knocks it out of the park. Beef Jerky Unlimited usually gives us our driver's cams. I did not set those up today, just because I was running behind with having to clean something upstairs that was our dishwasher was acting up, so I had to go up and clean it out, make sure it was good to go. All good things. GoRacingDiecast.com, big old affiliate out there. We'd love to see what he is continuing to do. And of course, and always, Chop Shop Racing is one of our sponsors. So if you have not checked out the ChopShopRacing.net website, you'll be able to find out all about what Chop Shop is doing, including this super late series. It is a fantastic time. If you're out there on Twitch, reminder that we are raising money for Mission 22. We'd love to do what we can to help every charity that we can, but we have a select few that we push for. And Mission 22 is one of those. So go check them out. Check out that drop-down button that is going to allow you to, instead of supporting us with a sub, I encourage you to support it with that. Take that $5 and donate directly over to Mission 22. And of course, and always, Dark Horizon Fishing. Go to facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. He will take you out in the Chesapeake Bay area. He is booking for his 2024 season. Right now, he will fill up. So if you're going on vacation, make sure you give him reach out to him out there, give him a follow if anything. But we are green, and they're allowed 90 laps. 25, 5-2, 0-1 up on the high side. Drivers have to get their tires underneath them. They're going to run fast times. Fixed race. It's a fixed race, fixed setup. Phipps to the outside. Here comes Jason Day to the inside. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com give you some of that great beef jerky that we love so much. Coulter Jr. rolling. Drivers getting all checked up here. Wesley Strait, Brad Dove back here as well. It was somebody that had an issue. Ryan Dunkelberger here in the 126. Does have the 40 in front of Ryan Wendt. We saw some big checkups here in that direction. And the 24, a little free there, but he's good. He is good to go. Everybody rolling. Fast lap ran by Andrew Phipps, 17-1-3. Good to see Phipps back up in the service. A lot of races for Andrew Phipps, where he has been the recipient of the win. Brad, thank you for the like out there as well. Saw that 3 minutes ago. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody. Keep the chats out there. I want to hear your chats. I want to see what you go. But let's go racing. That's exactly what we're going to do. Anthony Crownover and 4. There's John Hammond up to 5th here. Stryker off one for the start of the race. A new paint scheme for the Peak Motorsports driver. I do like it. It looks pretty darn fantastic as they continue to work. Right now, we're seeing what drivers can do. Dunkelberger got himself around Coulter, or he's trying to get himself around Coulter Jr. He did get himself around Brad Duff here, rolling in that 13th spot. We'll see what these drivers can do. Dunkelberger in that 12th spot, one off the wall, a little bit 26, rolls the corner. These cars get tight after the tires get heated up, especially on these flat surfaces. A little bit of banking in the corner, but not as much as you would think. 3 degrees on the straights and roughly about to 8 degrees in the corners here for New Smyrna as they roll. 7 of 90. 1, 2, 25, 52, opposite numbers. They are, what is that called? An anagram of each other. Crown Jewel race number 1. Rolling. I love the sound of these cars. I really do. They've got a huge engine to them. And they just sound good. You know what I mean? They just sound good. There's Roberts running the 98, trying to dictate his own pace up and run from the start of the race. Anthony Crown, number 4119 on the I rating, sits in 4th here, but a second and a half off the pace. Right down, Nathan Biggert trying to put a little bit more into the car as well. As they dig into the corner. There's a look at the overhead. Watch the drive out to the wall, through the lane, dropping in for the 01. He's going to egg in it, not hitting the bottom mark yet, but he does get the bottom out of 4 there. Here's 1 and 2. Down to the bottom side he goes, puts the tires on the yellow line, hooks the corner up. Better corner for him there. There's a little bit of pace on the straightaways between Andrew Phipps and Jason Day. 01 again, egg shapes the corner here at the 3 and 4. A little touch and go on the bottom as we're 14 of 90. Anthony Crown over back here trying to close in some of that pace as well. The 28 rolling as they dig. Here's the onboard cameras. I tried to set these up here. Look at that gyro cam. Look at that visual right there for these drivers. That's not a lot. It's hard to see out of these cars. I don't know if you look at this from the cockpit view. I don't know. That's less than 2 feet. It's got to be less than 2 feet as far as the elevation goes. I mean, his hand covers up half the screen or half the view. Even though that the windshield is probably 3 feet long, it doesn't give you that much visual cue. These cars are very short. Mrs. Signature needs me. Hold on. She had a cooking question, which is cool. She's getting ready to make chicken fried steak, the old gluten-free way. Andrew Phipps out front. We'll take a look at what these drivers are doing. I am going to go ahead and reload the overlay. Look at what we're seeing right now. Andrew Phipps holds the marker quarter second. The difference here, not seen a lead change yet, and we're just going to have to see what Jason Day does here. He's there on the back bumper of the 25. 20 of 90 being completed. 52 to the back bumper. Lap traffic starting to become a factor. Ryan Witt, tail of the field right now. 52 up near the wall. As we see where they go. Wesley straight up forward. USBC 89 is currently your biggest move of the race. Dunkelberger trying to roll the bottom side as well. Andrew Phipps under fire right now from the 52. Quarter second back, was within a tenth. And now these drivers trying to roll on. They hook up the bottom side. A little bit of race line etiquette happening here. We'll see what happens if this pass is going to be able to be clean here. 52 able to roll off. It's back in the spot a little easier here for the 5-2. Jason Day, our Canadian out there, having a good day. Holds that middle lane. We'll see what he's got here for the nose. For 5-star look. Got a camera look on Jason Day's race line there. But right now, the 40 under fire from the 25. 40 up high. 25 is going to take the race line in. 5-2 should be able to drop in the corner. 40 trying to stay on the lead lap. There's the 25. 5-2 is going to work right here. Very tough to pass on this racetrack without the 40 giving up his race line. The 25 is going to have a little bit of a hard time. He's going to roll that second lane now. It's going to be there to the inside of the 40. Ryan Witt going that down. They will be door to door. 40 doing a great job holding the line. 5-2 is going to be side by side. 25 able to clear. 52 is going to roll in the corner just as well. 40 Now a lap down. First driver, 1 lap down. And Jason Day, hold on. Nathan Bigger trying to close in some of that distance as well. John Hammond, one of the fastest ones on the racetrack. Dunkelberger just as fast as well. Andrew Phipps out front. 17 seconds to fast lap for him. 17.13 his best lap. Nobody able to battle that just yet. Jason Day, his fastest lap, 11 second off of that. So Andrew Phipps rolling. They are rolling. They're doing a great job. Brad Dove off the track here. Coulter Jr., Brad Dove. Dove upside down as caution comes out for the first time. And we'll see what happened here for Brad Dove. Saw he went off track here. He was upside down. Here's a look. So he made the pass on Coulter Jr. here. Dove stuck it to the inside. Right here. Coulter was up high. Coulter had to run off the corner. Oh, just a little net code. Just a little net code. I've never seen these cars flip upside down like that. One got a little bit free there. And Brad Dove will be coming to pit road. They should have, wow. Have you ever seen those things go up? Has anybody ever seen those things go upside down? I've never seen those things go upside down. That could be me, though. We'll see Coulter in as well again. Drivers working on some time here when it comes to what the race line's going to be. Ryan Wendt will be the driver, be the recipient on the inside here. I believe if this is the traditional rules, he should be able to start where he's at. If caution laps do not count, I do believe they're not going to count. There are usually no lucky dogs in this one. They are running 90 laps. Andrew Phipps is your race leader. Jason Day, Nathan Bigger, Anthony Crown over your top 4. Dunkelberger is going to be up a couple. Wesley Straight's going to be up a couple as well. Dunkelberger working on his race line here. Let's go. Jeremiah Burks. Is Albert out there? Go get him. We'd like to hear it. Love to hear it. Keep it up. Appreciate the chat. We do like what we see. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's go have some fun. (25.52) Nathan Bigger to Anthony Crownover. Pace car is going to be in. And we're green. Phipps in the long haul. Brad Dove coming to pit road, getting a little bit taken care of on that car. Coulter Jr. working on the car as well. There's Ryan Wendt in over the field. Coulter Jr. put on the field. They are rolling once again as Robert's trying not to be under fire. There's pack racing here. 89 on the outside. 98 trying to protect the race line here as Dunkelberger tries to put the nose down into it. As Roberts tries to roll the corner. You got to be careful with the nose of these cars. The moment that you get up underneath somebody is the moment that you got to realize there's bumper-to-bumper traffic. And there it is, 26, turns to 98. As the braking zone goes haywire, Dunkelberger off track as well. Aggressive in the corners, and he wasn't aggressive. That was just a checkup on the inside. But you got to be careful with the nose of these cars. The nose of this car will lift you out of the corner, and will lift these drivers out of the corner very quickly. So Roberge getting into the braking zone there, had Dunkelberger up underneath the tail of that car. And that's what will do it. That will do it. Back-to-back cautions here for the drivers as we go back to work. Again, let's take a look at this one, because right here, watch the corner. 98 goes to get in the, you see the 26 turn down, and the 98 is following the 27's race line, and he's out of the throttle right here. And the 26, as he gets into the corner, is just going to have the drive off and get right to the back bumper of the 98 and just take him around. That does happen. That's exactly what I was talking about before. Gotta be careful with these cars. These cars do not like to be bumped like that. You can hit them square. You can basically pop the center of it and get the driver a little free and move them up the race line. But for the most part, not what you see. A little Tron paint scheme. Reminds me of the Tron scheme I made. I think I made one just, I don't know if it's just like that, but it's pretty close. I'll have to go back and look on my, I made it for a cup car though. I didn't for the Gen 6 car. I didn't make it for the SLMs. That looks just like my car. But it's on a super late, so all good things. Ipswich race leader Roberge and Dunkelberger will be at the tail end of the field. Coulter Jr. still getting the car worked on here for the number one. I love his paint schemes. I really do. He'll go a couple more laps down. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. I am trying to get everything to work here. Bound and determined to get this one going. Andrew Phipps, Jason Day, Nathan Biggert. We are ready to go. I'm ready to go. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Green flag. Down over to the outside of the 01. 75-88, side by side back here. The striker tries to roll the inside. Magner there as well. Mark Gretchen in the 24, putting himself a little bit more further forward. How about Jeremiah Burke? Down to the inside, hops the corner. They're rolling again. Dunkelberger off the track, 3 wide. 40 goes around. There's a 24, and that is chaos there. As Ryan Dunkelberger went off track here. Here's what happened. Oh, looks like the 40 got to the inside of the 20, the 24. Dunkelberger hit the brakes, and then they are just not having good luck there. Take a look. Dunkelberger did a great job avoiding this. Went to the inside of the 125 here. Watch from his point of view. We're going to go through the cockpit. Actually, yeah, cockpit view. This will be what he sees. Goes to the inside, drops in the corner, sees that happen in front of him, brake, hits the grass, excuse me, and then they're 3 wide there. Ryan Wendt has no clue. And then there's the 26 coming to pit road. A lot of drivers coming to pit road. That fast repair, get themselves back out there as quickly as possible. Roberge doing the same thing. Brad Dove in, getting that taken care of. How about Mark Retchen going to be able to do the same thing? Andrew Phipps, your race leader. 3 cautions today so far for the race. Phipps, Jason Day, Nathan Biggart's going to be your top 3 here. As they look to go. They just got to settle in, go to work. They're running, Albert, they're running fixed setup, sir. Running fixed. The only open setup series that Chop Shop has is the Road Series, and that is, I believe, Wednesday nights. I think that's when they're running, Wednesday nights. This is the first season of the Super Late, so I imagine that if they open this up to an open setup, they'll have a few more. All right. And it makes it tougher to pass. But at the end of the day, this one's about getting yourself forward, moving yourself forward, trying to make sure that you do what you do. And, I'd probably need to put myself in Discord. And realize I wasn't in Discord. I'm so often in Discord everywhere. All right. Phipps, Day, Biggart, Crownover. Your front 2 rows on the restart here. They're getting ready to go at it. Green flag. Jason Day trying to be on the move here. Jeremiah Burt trying to get around Matt Magner. There on the outside. Magner rolling the corner. 73. Burke there to the high. Oh, man, nice run. Ooh, little bump, little door bang, little inside line for Magner. Burke holding on. Has that mid lane. 89. They're side by side. Ryan Wynn having an issue back there. He's going to be sideways. Caution again here. Drops into the corner. There's a 125 to the back bumper. That's what I talk about. There's some net code there. And I wonder if the braking was net coded as well. Give me a second here. I'm gonna make sure that I've got some things set up right here. Bear with me. I want to make sure that this is on temporary because I want to make sure that we're good to go. And we're gonna do this. Watch the corner getting in. Here's the 125 into the corner. Has a little speed. No, he makes contact there. But if I look at the next one right here, that's net code. Yeah. Those things happen. Oh, braking zone issue. It do happen. It do happen. Cup Series for Chop Shop Racing gets started this Friday night. We are going to be back for race 1 for that series. We're going to be at Daytona for 90 laps. And I'm pretty excited about having the Cup Series back on Signature Esports. A ton of fun. It's always been a ton of fun for those drivers. And the Truck Series has kind of been their premier series on Tuesday nights because, well, Tuesday night's just been our best night. And it's been great. The first race we ever called was on a Tuesday. And Tuesdays has just been the night for our sim racing for forever since the time since we started. So, and our Friday nights have been were the second night we called. So kind of, I don't know. It's just been that way. The days that we've introduced and brought on have just basically gone in order when it comes to how popular the streams are and how popular the broadcasts are. So, but those things, those are how we look at things. Let's look at the standings for Ryan Dunkelberger. Got a win last week, and I want to make sure that we have have that put in for you so we can take a look. They will go double file here, but I do want to show you the points for the series because, well, they're important just as much. Through 2 races, it's going to be interesting to see what we do here and see what these drivers are going to be able to do. And of course, well, pretty much everything that this series has to offer. This is gonna be a great series. Everybody just has to get used to each other. That's it. There's your points. Dunkelberger leads in points. Grijalva second in points coming to today's race. Robert's Biggert, your top 4. Since Grijalva missed today's race, he's going to drop in points here today. But Jason Day sits 5th, so we'll see how this one's going to work. Green flag, we're back at it. Andrew Phipps, good lead there. Here comes the 52 out of the corner. Up on the back bumper of the 25, 01 in the corner as well. 52 able to make that second lane. Look at the egg shape here. We're seeing 2 and 3 wide back there. As right now, Burke trying to make something else happen. Oh, John Hammond going around up in front of Dunkelberger. Caution will come out again. Matt Magner got in the middle of that one. A little nose damage. Here's a look. There's Dunkelberger here. The break, 27 down on the bottom. Oh, a little door bang, and that sends the 27 into the 75. 26 was trying to make the outside line work. And, man, Dunkelberger trying to go for back-to-back wins here. Unable to get through the traffic here cleanly. Unfortunate. John Hammond, just a bad recipient of what happened there. You know, good things. If you folks are out there looking as well, I want to make sure you know that we are, of course, looking for we're looking for an editor. I am looking for an editor to take some of what I do and put it together and make it look cool. Because, well, let's face it, I have a family and business is getting ready to pick back up, and I want Signature Esports to continue to grow. So if you have a vision for what we can do and you want to help, make sure that you do reach out to me on Facebook, or you can reach out to me in Discord. Discord would be the best place to reach me more so because, well, I'm kind of there all the time. Our big focus here for Signature Esports is, of course, iRacing and the esports criteria there, but also game reviews, equipment reviews, setup shops, things of that sort. Anything sim racing related, software that folks should be using, those kinds of things. So basically, and we have, gameplay that we want to be able to cut down to shorts as well, and be able to use that stuff. So basically, I need a jack of all trades and a master of none to help me, because I can do it. I just feel like if I just feel like I'm there. I'm where I need to be able to say, hey, I want to be able to grow even more than what we already have. So it'll be where we're at. So across all 3 platforms, we're over 20,000 followers. So that's pretty awesome. That's as far as live streaming platforms. We have our second YouTube channel that we are going to be cross-promoting both of them together, and trying to make sure that we take care of that as well. So we're trying to do a lot of things here to be able to grow as an organization and as a platform. So it's very near and dear, very important to me. And I don't get to talk about these things a lot. I just get in call races and do that, and just utilize the voice to be able to do it. But let's go back to it. We're green, 25. A good restart there. But the thing is that Jason Day may not be up on the wheel with that restart. He gets a good run off the turn 2 every time they have this restart, and he's got the line. I think he has got the corner. And there on that long green flag run, they were playing catch-up. Big momentum out of the corners. Top 6 all right there. Matt Magner. There to the back bumper of the 89. Here comes the 98. Dunkelberger, some nose damage there, trying to work over the back bumper. It's got the 24 on the outside. Retchen going to keep the car clean now. He's a 26 with some heavy nose damage. Dunkelberger looks like he has that telephone pole look I was describing last night. And just have to keep that nose from overheating at any point. And what we're supposed to do, 24 goes around, caution to come out again. 24 free off the corner, just trying to get the tires underneath him. Bounces it off the corner. And the throttle right here just loops it around. Able to save himself from some damage there, so be some good things happening there. John Hammond, the 75, trying to work his way back around here as well. Brad Dove of the 125, Ryan Wentale in the field. Mark bring up here and get himself caught back up. Andrew Phipps still your race leader as they come around and try to complete this one. Just about the halfway point here. And you should be able to run quite a few. I think there's 110 laps, 117 laps on a fuel load here. If I am reading things correctly. You never know until you get into the simulator and you get out there running. So I don't think fuel is an issue. I think one of the big things that is and can be an issue here is just tire wear. So we're going to be one to go here, 25, 52. Got a handful of cautions here. We'll go back at it here in just a moment. Chop Shop Racing giving you all the action. They are affiliated, of course, with Dubby, and of course with Track Racer, and of course with Admin Box. And of course, go to all of those websites and make sure you use promo code CHOP. I think Dubby is CHOP10 to save 10%. But Admin Box is Chop Shop, I believe, and so is Track Racer. I need to make sure I get those written down again. Green flag, and a great restart for the 01. He's able to time the 25 there. 52 up in the corner is going to be able to drop in here. This is what I talk about. 52 with a great run off the corner. Digs the corner, pushes the time in, and able to roll down to the bottom side. Brad Dove getting around John Hammond. Hammond down to the bottom side. Rolling the corner as well. There's Dunkelberger. 75 up the race line, just a little bit of net code. 125 digs down the corner. Tires blow around the yellow there, just a little bit for the 75, but he is going to be able to roll. 75 rolling forward. Dunkelberger trying to get to the back bumper with Matt Magner. Magner to the outside of the 98. 98 rolling the corner. 98 clear of the 27. Free off corner. 26 goes to the bottom. 98 rolls into the corner here. Has the natural line. 27 way up the race line. He's going to be able to roll here as well. He's going to be side by side with 26. They beat and paying off of each other. As right now Dunkelberger trying to get himself forward and try to capitalize and maximize any of the points that he can get here today. Jason Day in the back bumper of the 25. 25 of Andrew Phipps. Over halfway now. Has led the most laps and can be credited for that officially as they come around. 52 still on the back bumper. More to happen. Stryker in fourth. Up one has Jeremiah Burke up two. Behind him, Burke was back in 10th at one point. Now finds himself in 5th. Crownover off two. Wesley Strait, biggest move of the race, up 6. Dunkelberger still trying to roll the corner here. He's got a whole lot of nose damage to that car. And that can impact your car. So does the 27. 98 to the bottom side. This is where the single file racing gets a little tricky. And right now the 26 is not making any friends getting to the back bumper of the 98. But this is about the super lates. The super lates, you have to develop the run. Andrew Phipps out front. Jason Day, the battle for 1-2. Nathan Biggert off the pace just a little bit. Going to roll that corner about a half of a tenth off of the pace, and that matters on a half-mile track. Fastest lap ran right there. Jeremiah Burke, he just ran his fastest lap, 17:36, getting faster over the course of the long haul. Stryker doesn't have a bumper, but he's running 17:48. So he is driving literally a true modified. Super late models here, and Stryker driving the only modified. Too funny. Here comes Anthony Crownover, Wesley Strait behind him. Robert stuck in 8th where he started. It's so hard to pass here. 25-52. Nathan Biggert in the 0-1. Up near the wall. Here comes Jeremiah Burke. Burke down on the bottom side. Good exit for him here. He's going to be able to put himself on that Hot Wheels momentum. As that's exactly what's on the front side of that car. 73 trying to get the inside. Is going to have the inside here on the corner. 0-1 will pinch down to have a little door bang here. 0-1 up the race line. Nathan Biggert will go around. Jeremiah Burke had the inside lane there. Watch the corner. Biggert hits the wall there. 73 has the corner backed up. Is there to the inside. Little net code happened there. And the 0-1 goes around, gets destroyed on the front nose. So we'll see what happens here. See if he's got that fast repair in the bag. And they'll go back to it. His nose magically reappeared. We watched it disappear. Now it reappeared. Andrew Phipps will be your race leader. 73. It's net code there. In the Barbie Cadillac. How about that? My daughter would like that one. Coulter Jr. still sitting on pit road. He is doing his thing. How about Nathan Biggert coming to pit road? He's going to be able to take care of that car. Mark Retchen will be there as well. He's going to come to pit road. And at this particular point, it's just all about getting the car taken care of. Nathan Biggert will come on and get that fast repair. If he's going to decide to get any kind of splash of fuel, which is not a bad deal. Makes the car a little heavier. Can't make the rear end of the vehicle slide around, but there's still a lot of timing there that you're going to see. Stryker did a pretty darn good job with the only modified in the series. Look at that visual. Who's the other camera set up? Oh, that one. And then this one. They're pretty good looking cameras. I like this camera. Look, I'm sorry, but that is absolutely awesome. With Cadillac love going home for the Barbie Mobile. None wrong with it. None wrong with it. Jason Day will have the outside on the restart here. Andrew Phipps will be on the inside. He'll have Burke behind him. Riker trying to put himself in there. A little fuel saving for some of the drivers, from what I understand. Anthony Crownover is in that 28. Rogue Energy on the side. We used to be... Actually, I think we still are affiliated with Rogue Energy. I just have yet to receive any of the payouts from them. I think that's why we stopped going with that. No big deal. All right. Ready to go at it. 54 of 90. It'll be under 35 laps to go. It'll be 35 laps to go the next time by. As drivers get ready to go. Pace car is going to dive in. 25, 5, 2, 7, 3, and 88. They're going to be full set. Let's go. 52, 73, 88. 88 to the outside. 73 with a big run. 88 able to capitalize on that corner. There's very little downforce on the front side of that car. Going to roll the middle lane. 73 off the bottom of the race line. 88's going to clear. 88 to the third. Ryan Dunkelberger still trying to battle here. Has the 89 to his front side. 98 there to the inside. 26 up against the wall. He's right on the 98 trying to make the inside line work. 98, 89 side by side. 98 still trying to close into the corner. Going to drag the brake into the bottom side. Move it over. 98 up to the 89. 26 trying to put it on the inside. 89 with a little blank there. And the 98 still digging in the corner. 26 trying to set up the pass and get around here. But Chris Robert's doing a pretty phenomenal job here of trying to hold that inside lane. 89, big defend on the outside. 26 on the back bumper. Trying to push, and they're going to be 3 wide in the corner here. The 26 tries to back it up. Trying to get these drivers uncomfortable. 98 to the bottom side says go. 27, 125. 98 rolls the corner. Ryan Dunkelberger pushing the 98 off of the corner, or making him nervous. I don't know if he was making him nervous or what. But Dunkelberger gifted a spot there. As he and the 89 had a good battle going on. The 98 and the 89 had a good battle going on there. And Robert's going to work back now as the 01 to the outside. 98 is going to go around here. So is the 01 and 125. Man, oh man, Robert's not quite clear. The 01 drops to the bottom side here. The 01 up on the wall. 98 drops in, has the corner, and just bounces it off the corner. That was more of the inside lane. As Roberts will be the guy. 01 right there. Now, I talk about this. If you look at Chris Roberts' front left tire, let me go back here one more time. I do apologize about that. We'll look at the front left tire. Let's back this up. And we'll hit stop on quarter speed going forward. So Roberts has the tires on the bottom side of the race line. Right there on the yellow line. He's doing a great job of maintaining here. Has the hook in the corner, but he bounces it right there, and it sends him up the racetrack a little bit. And just gets into the 0101 on the throttle out of that. And that's how easy it is to lift these cars up. And that's the way it goes. So Ryan Witt, Nathan Bigger, Brad Dove coming to pit road. Roberts hitting on to the bottom side. We'll take the OL here. Andrew Phipps, Jason Day, your race 1-2, and they've been 1-2 for a hot minute. '62 of 90. We'll be going back to what is going on with the. Oh, never mind. That's what's going on. Cycles. Eighth caution of the race. We're going to refresh the overlays there. Apparently, we're not going to refresh the overlays because they're not working now. Because the font and everything wasn't working. Apologies once again, folks. All right, well, we're going to do this the other way again. We're back at it. Green flag. 28 laps to go. 52 to the outside of the 88. 73, a little blink there. Jeremiah Burke has Dunkelberger to the outside. To the inside. Ooh, baby. 26, shoving on the 28 there. 73 with some big blinks. There's the 88. 26 is going to go around it. I mean, man, oh, man. Okay, count caution again. Wow. Ryan Wendt having an issue. Wendt goes to get into the corner here. Oh, just break. The whole braking zone there. having an issue. He's going to jump to pit road. Oh, man. 9th caution of the race. All right. Excuse me. All right. We got to get our live timing stuff changed out here. The live timing HUD is having issues connecting with the iRacing live timing. So we're dealing. I'll deal with that after this. Not a big deal. All right. Ready to go. 25, 52, 88, 28, 26 up inside the top 5 for the first time. As we're green again. Anthony Crownover. The 26 getting to the back bumper of the 88. And right now they're 3 wide again. As John Hammond will put it to the inside. He's going to get the 26 turn. So on the restart here, 26 gets to the back bumper of the 88 here. 88 breaks in the corner. Yeah, 26 just gets to the back bumper. They're 3 wide. They keep going. There's not really much you can do here. 75 still there, and then same braking zone. So what happened with the 26 there is what happened with the 75. And yeah. So Dunkelberger up to 4th now, and a lucky break on all of this for him as John Hammond going to sit back here. Stryker's in 4th. Brad Dove back to pit road here. So at the time of the caution, here's when the caution came out. Dunkelberger was in 5th. Crownover was in 4th. And actually, if I go back to Dunkelberger here, yeah. So Dunkelberger should not be in 4th. He should be in 5th. The 28 should be in 4th. So if iRacing is scoring that way, that's incorrect. A lot of cautions today, folks. A lot of cautions. $25, $52, $88, $26, $28, $89. Very curious here as to the iRacing live timing scoring. Let's see what happens here. Green flag again. Brooklyn to the inside. 26 trying to roll the outside. 26 off the corner. 88 still there. There's a 26 was shoved down on the 88. Corner exit. 88 still trying to hold on. Has the inside lane. Right now, the 26 will clear. Now Dunkelberger will try to go after the 25 and the 52. Anthony Crownover sits in fifth. '88 fully off corner. Riker still having to hold on. 48 to the bottom side. Andrew Phipps, Jason Day. Andrew Phipps has led every lap. Jason Day has been in tow. And Ryan Dunkelberger has gone through the field. He's going to be up 9. He's touched almost everybody to do it, so let's see if he can make this a clean pass. If he can try to get there to the bottom side of the 52. Andrew Phipps out front. MCI gives you 21 laps to go. We are 21 laps to go now. Now 20 as these two try to work on it. Brown trying to get the inside of the 88. Can't get up there to compete with the top three. The 88 holding the race line. 75 with John Hammond to the inside of the 01. Brad Dove having an issue on track on 70. As the 75 goes to work. 75 there again to the inside. Bigger Hammond side by side. Hammond trying to clear the 01. 75 not quite there. The 01 just trying to battle here and keep that spot. John Hammond can't set that corner. Nathan Biggert still trying to clear. It's going to be clear here as John Hammond gets to the back bumper. 27 of Matt Magner behind. Stryker. Anthony Crownover. Still trying to dig their own corner here. Wesley straight up 7. Andrew Phipps still leading here as the 52 on the back bumper. Still bumper-to-bumper action here for the top two as they have been all day. Dunkelberger touches the 52, gives him a black flag. Wow. And now Andrew Phipps can go away and run away and take his time. 15 laps to go. Jason Day got bumped down to the bottom. His nose went across the yellow line. Hopefully they got that cleared. I like bump and run traffic, and I love these cars. Just bumped in the wrong spot. That almost happened. Got the 52 free, who's been running on the back bumper of Andrew Phipps all day long. And then just misjudging. I don't know if the 26 is misjudging his braking zones or what's happening here. He is trying to get to the back bumper of everybody. The 52 runs to the bottom side. 26, there it is. 26 with the exit. That's what I thought he was going to be trying to do. Rolls the bottom side. Breaks out of the corner. 52 with a run off the corner. 26 gets a better exit there. But the 52 still trying to roll back and catch Andrew Phipps. Right now, a second the difference. Breaks into the corner. You see how the brakes are glowing on all of these cars at nighttime. Really gives it a great impression here. '52 rolls the corner. 26 still trying to set it up near the wall. Strickland in fourth. Brownover in fifth. Everybody's been able to catch back up. Now John Hammond still trying to work on catching Nathan Biggert off live. Started second. Is in seventh here. 9 laps to go. We'll need the effort. Right now, Andrew Phipps slowly being caught by Jason Day, who had opportunities early to try to get to the back bumper of Andrew Phipps, and then all of a sudden, Jason Day having to push a little bit harder here now to play catch-up once again. Had the tires and probably the line to try to get to the back bumper of the 25 and try to make the pass, and right now is playing catch-up. Andrew Phipps staring at lap traffic in front of him. Brad Dove still in the lead lap. That is going to be the driver looking at it. Strickland still inside the top 5 with the only modified on the circuit. Super late model action here for the SLM Series MCI graphics on Trading Paints. Go find them. Give them some love. Give them a follow on Trading Paints or get a paint from them. I encourage you to do it. Leaders there with Brad Dove. Dove to the bottom side. 25 with a run off the corner is going to go to the outside. Going to have to work. 125 there. As the 25 goes to the bottom. 125 up on the high side. Gets into the 25. There's the leader. Dunkelberger involved. Caution comes out. And a big one happens as Andrew Phipps gets wrecked from the lead. Jason Day now as your race leader. Brad Dove free off the corner. Gets into him. Brad Dove off the corner here. We'll have to go on board with Andrew Phipps. Andrew Phipps gets to the back bumper on corner exit. Here's the look at it. And Brad Dove was defending his line. Turns in the corner. 25 gets out of the corner. Gets up near him. Goes to try to get to the inside. Has the braking zone. 125 drifts high. And the 25 has the second lane, and then boom, right there. And then Dunkelberger involved, and then 88 involved. Wesley Straight misses it. So does the 28 of Crownover. And unfortunate circumstances for Andrew Phipps, who led the entirety of this race, now with a fast repair to use. Come off the pit road. Hopefully his steering will be fine. Four laps to go. Anthony Crownover in second. Wesley Straight in third. Andrew Phipps, who led everything here. So Michael Strickland and Andrew Phipps come to pit road. They get a brand new car. Dunkelberger here is an innocent bystander in that one. Back to ninth. Brad Dove a lap down. or scored a lap down now as Jason Day went around. So Jeremiah Burke will be here in 8th. Chris Roberts rebounds to 7th. Biggest move of the race is going to be Wesley Strait in 3rd. The right front damage for the 89. So we'll see if Nathan Biggert is going to be able to try to capitalize on this one. Jason Day's had a great race all race long, has been able to track down Andrew Phipps and run with him and run hard with him. Has had a top 3 car all night. I think Dunkelberger, I don't know if Dunkelberger just had a bad qualifying session or something happened there, because he started at the tail end of the field. He's going to be up 3. He started 12th. Going to be up 3 right now. We do have a single file restart here because of the race rule, similar to what heat races do. 52 ready, they're green. Anthony Crownover. He's got a top 5 car all night. 89 there to the bottom side. 01 to the outside. 89 on the inside. 01. 89. Here comes Nathan Biggert trying to roll the corner. Down to the bottom they go. Andrew Phipps, Michael Strickland trying to go side by side back here as well. We are 2 laps to go here as Jason Day will try to score a win here. It will be done. White flag waves. Final lap. And what has been a little bit chaotic of a race. 01 to the outside. Biggert trying to make Crownover earn it. Crownover back to the inside. Jason Day out of 3 and 4. Biggert finds something. Finishes 2nd. How about Anthony Crownover 3rd? But Jason Day gets the victory here. And well deserved for the 52. A little fortune goes his way. Nathan Biggert able to drive back to 2nd. As the 52 will finish out front. What an ending to that race. Holy cow. And a great chance there for Jason Day to have a good finish. As your race results pop up for you, hopefully they do. Here it is. Jason Day finishes out front. Biggert 2nd. Crownover 3rd. Wesley Strait will finish 4th. John Hammond 5th. Matt Magner, Chris Roberts in 6th and 7th. Jeremiah Burke will finish 8th. Ryan Dunkelberger in 9th. Does look like Andrew Phipps will get that top 10. Believe it's what it says. Mark Retchen and Michael Strickland 11th and 12th. Brad Dove finishes in 13th. Ryan Wendt in 14th. Coulter Jr. in 15th. As that will be the drivers. That'll be the way it goes. And we're going to go talk to Jason Day, who just had probably one of the best finishes you can ask for in all of that. So let's talk to the number 52 who knocks it out of the park. My man, you had a little fortune come your way, and it was well deserved. You had a fast car all night. Got the car a little upset there with Dunkelberger behind you, and you were driving back to the 25. I know that that green flag run is what you needed the entire race to be able to run up there and put yourself in position to try to make those passes. I know you were trying to set something up on the long run. Tell me about this one.
Well, exactly the plan. I was trying to set something up. Andrew's super good. He's super clean. We raced, I don't know how many, 85 laps there. We never touched each other once, just nose to tail. It's great racing with him that way, and he deserved that win. Unfortunately, a lap car got loose and caused him to end his night, and I feel bad for him because that's not the way I'd like to get a win in this series. But I was trying to set him up. I think I had a little better speed than him. He doesn't make mistakes, and he has to make that one mistake so I can get underneath him or try something a little different. Then Ryan was behind me, so then I couldn't really try anything. Couldn't try to go a high line or try to drive low, because if I left a gap open, Ryan would be right underneath me because he's just as fast. He got into me a little bit in the corner. He didn't mean to, and we both saved it. I don't know how I didn't hit the pit wall, but I came back on the track and was able to catch back up to Andrew. But yeah, all in all, good day. Glad to get a win, but it's not really the way I wanted. Andrew deserved this one. So yeah, it's good either way.
Good either way. He had a top 3 car all night. Did you get a black flag for that? Because your nose came across that yellow line. I have to ask because I've got to look at the iRacing track as a whole. Your left front came across that cone and touched pit road. Did you get a black flag for that?
I did, and I went on to race control and let them know about it, and they cleared it right away. Same with Phipps when he got wrecked. He got wrecked down pit road, and he got a black flag and had it
Good.
cleared too.
Good. I just want to make sure I want to make sure I'm reading things correctly here.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
So and at the end of the day, a lot of bumper to bumper action on these tracks, and it's all about braking zones and setting up the passes, and the bump and run is classic for these cars. The thing that I see the most out of these cars, though, is that you cannot bump the corner of the car in the corner, because you're just going to send those drivers around. Getting to the back bumper straight on is going to be where you're going to be able to really make those things happen. It just seems like today was not the day for that. This track, very flat, was easy to upset these cars.
Yeah, on entry you can't do it because the load shifts so much from the back to the front that the back end's already jacked up off the ground. So we enter the corner, you've already got it loose enough with your brake bias that if you touch in the corner or center of the corner, it's gonna upset it. But if you could get a guy just on exit when he straightens out and just touch him a little bit, you can just get him to spin his tires just enough that you might be able to get a run down towards the middle or down towards the low line. But yeah, it wasn't happening today, and I'm not that guy. So bump and runs don't happen very often for me. I try to make my passes just by, like you said, long runs, long green runs, and hopefully wear it out. And I think I had a little better car over a long run than Andrew did. He seemed like he was a little tight in the center of the corner. That's
Mm-hmm.
where I'd gain on him every time. But drive off is so huge here, and it's really only a one group track. You can use the high line maybe on one or two laps on a restart to maybe pinch a guy down. But if you can't get there right away, you're pretty much waiting for a guy to make a mistake.
I tell you what, today was about good racing, and you had it in your camp. So congratulations on the victory here. It's well deserved. It should help you with the points situation going forward as well. And it's the crown jewel victory, which is just as important. So that's the way we like to hear it. All right, man. Give you shout outs. Congrats on the win.
Of course, thanks to you, Jason, for all your stuff you do at Signature Sports. Probably one of my favorite broadcasters. I can't say my favorite because one of my sponsors is another broadcaster who's very good also. You guys do a great job. Thanks to everybody at Chop Shop. All of our sponsors at Chop Shop. This is a great series. I've been pushing for this series for a long time. I'm a big short track guy, and I love all the other series that Chop Shop does, but this is something right in my wheelhouse and where I feel really comfortable. So it's been a lot of fun to get this started with these guys, and Chop Shop's a great league. I think they run a series at least 5 days a week now. I wish I could race every one of them, but they don't. But they good to plug for them because they do a great job in the great admin system. Not a lot of drama in this league, which is nice to see compared to some of the other ones I've been part of. And of course, thanks to everybody at my team at Five Kings Motorsports and all of our sponsors: Leap Performance Industries, Butt Kicker, True Sim Productions, Savage Edge Apparel, BAM Racing Videos, USA Firearms. And again, thanks everybody for watching, and thanks again, Jason, for taking over this series and broadcasting.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Y'all are making it interesting. That's for darn sure. There's a lot of touching. I've not seen this much touching. This is literally the old Bell South commercial from back in the day.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes. Jason, much love, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
S52 knocks it out of the park. Let's talk to your P2 finisher, Nathan Biggert's going to be in that second spot. Nate, you had to turn it on there at the end. Tell me about it.
And that was a crazy ending, huh? I don't know where the hell that speed came from, but I did not. I was surprised that we had the single file restart. So I knew I was really going to have to crank it up, even just to get, top three. But I had the blood boiling and I wanted it bad. So I pushed that car as hard as I could. And I knew that the outside wasn't the greatest, but everyone else running the bottom, that's where you're going to have to go to get by them. I'm not one to try to bump people, move them out of the way. So I figured I'd just give it a shot, go as hard as I could. And honestly, it worked well in the sense of I could really send it in the corner, being that it's the end of the race. And they really couldn't because I was on the outside of them unless they wanted to, wreck me, which these guys ain't driving that way. So I got lucky that there was a lot of respect, running up in that top five at the end. And just came in with top two, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, you had a battle all day long, and we watched you in traffic. We watched you out of traffic. We watched you run up in the top five, running running the back, and just seemed like there was a lot of figuring that had to happen. I mean, this was only 20 laps longer than than what was ran last week, which makes this that much more interesting when it comes to how you have to adjust your drive style and focus and hope for the long run, so that way you can see where you stack up with the rest of the drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a massive speed difference on here with these cars, if you want to push and burn up the tires or if you want to save. So I think it's awesome, for short track racing and having comers and goers. I know, like, I went up through, I started in the front, went to the back, came back up, had to get some damage fixed, and then just all the incidents, everything happening with everybody to come back all the way through the field and get a top two finish is amazing. But it just shows how much saving the car and just getting to the end and having a shot at the end. I think once we get going more in this season, guys will start to learn about, you got to get to the last 10 laps and then you can really start doing that battling and pushing hard. And we'll get the hang of it, though. We'll get this crew straightened out and have some great racing here in this series for sure.
I think I think it's just a matter of time, and like I talk about this series, and I talk about short track racing, and I love short track racing. What can or could not be a headache sometimes is the learning curve, and so even I have to have a little patience. And I'm like, I give Dunkelberger a hard time because he kind of touched everybody, but that's his style of racing. It's similar to what I saw yesterday in the Heart to Heart series. There's one driver in there that will put his bumper on the back of everybody and let them know, hey, I'm here, I'm going around you, that kind of thing. So there's different driving styles. We're seeing who's fast, who's able to put it there, who's able to upset the car. But it's a whole different style of driving with not just with these cars, but with this with the short track series, because you're going to see these things. You're going to see how hard it is for the drivers to have to put it together. And I think this is what's needed for Chop Shop to have. A lot of these drivers are running in the other series, so they get comfortable with this kind of short track, running these kinds of speeds. You put them in those heavier cars, like the trucks and the Xfinity cars and the Cup cars. You'll see the NASCAR circuit come alive a little bit as well. So it's incredible to watch, incredible to see. But tonight P2 finished. Nothing wrong with that, Nate. Much love, man. Give you shout outs. I keep forgetting that I have to. I have another stream right after this, so let's get you out of here so that way you can go and I can talk to P3.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to give a shout out, obviously, to Chop Shop. Love this league, running every night that they run, 5 nights a week, I think it is. Just awesome core group of guys, great fun, great driving. Shout out to Signature Esports doing a broadcast, amazing job like always, Jason. Shout out the sponsor, MCI Graphics. Really appreciate them coming on board for this series. Honestly, this is my favorite. I love local short track racing. We all grew up watching it, and it's just I love these cars. They race these every weekend at my local short track. So just gives me a special warm feeling in my heart being out here running with these guys doing this. So give a shout out to all the fans watching us do what we do. And huge shout out to my number one fan, Mom. Love you.
That's Nate. He finishes P2 tonight and knocks it out of the park. Love to hear what he has going on. Anthony Cronover finished his third tonight. And, my man, you had a battle just the same. Started fourth, finished third. What do you think of Nate's pass there at the end? He was sending it around the outside.
Yeah, I kind of just gave him room on that one. I didn't want to fight too much. I was happy with my top 3 finish. I just bought the car, 30 minutes before the race started. Fell in love with it, to be honest, as the race went on. I absolutely have no idea why I haven't bought this car before. I've been missing out for sure, but that was fun. Besides all the cautions, when we got to run a green flag run there for a little bit, I can see myself running a lot of these official races.
Getting this car to turn into the corner, figuring out the race line, and just figuring out where this. It's not just short track racing here. I mean, this is a half-mile track. It's technically big for this car. You run 125 to 128 miles an hour on the straights, and then you're dropping down to 40, 50 miles an hour in the corners, trying to maximize your speed and maximize the turnoff so that way you can protect your line. Where do you see the car's value when it comes to, hey, you just bought the car, so now I got to ask, where do you find the value in the car?
Oh, it's an amazing short track car. That's all I can say about it. I've only ran road race in it, and uh, you just play around with the brake bias a little bit and can work the corner. Um, it's got a lot of grip, a lot of power. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, Jason. I like this car, man.
See, if you want a short track car, there you go. That's Anthony Crownover's approval. That's what I say. His car is fun. I like this car. I've ran several races in this car. I've never won in this car, but I've finished inside the top 5, top 3, and I know what it's like to push this car and know what it's like to have to. First and foremost, you're dealing with a very long nose, very limited visibility, and then you're putting yourself in that next frame where you have to judge where your drive off's going to be. It's such a unique car to be on the simulator, let alone on the real racetrack.
Yeah, I would say that is one of the things that it took me a minute to get used to, was just the view, the visibility out the front of these things. You got that big old bar right there in your way to your left, so it's kind of hard to judge coming out of the corners a little bit sometimes. But yeah, overall though, A+.
KP out there, Pointers Motor Supplies. What's up, KP? What's up, Kelly? It's Pointers Motor Supplies. I've seen it happen. It happened a couple of times today. You can get these nose underneath these cars. You can definitely lift these cars, and it depends on the track too. It depends on the track where the banking kind of lifts as well. So if on the fixed setup, if the rear end sits higher on the fixed setup than it does on the open setups, the ones that you can make, the ones people, the lower the ride height, the harder it is for that to happen. And on the fixed setups, the rear end of these cars sit up real high. So it's real easy to get that nose underneath the bottom of the car. So, and that's something I've seen. But Anthony, much love, man. I know that it's always good to talk to you. It's always the momentum going into a series that we see you try to present. And tonight was none of. A P3 finish, even after all the chaos that happened there. It's got to be rewarding, and just going to anticipate some of the learning you're going to do over the next couple of races.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, and 100% happy with the P3 and the first race out. And I always love talking to you. It seems like I'm getting to talk to you in a lot of different types of cars, different types of races. So it's pretty good as we're getting well-rounded over here, aren't we?
I like it. Yeah, we're all over the place, and plus we just added another commentator on board Signature Esports, so that way I can focus on growing the channel as well, and take some time where I'm calling series that are taking the longer approach, and some of the shorter series that we're calling. We're having Bryant coming in to help out with that too. So, but I'm stepping aside a little bit, man. It's really weird, and I don't know if I like it, but it is. I mean, I got to grow this platform. I got to continue to grow. That's the most important thing about this, because these leagues need exposure, and I have to do my due diligence as well on my end. So, Anthony, give your shout outs, man. P3 finish. Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, shout out to the race team, Pro Rev Esports. Good group of guys over there. Shout out to Chop Shop Racing. Have a bunch of leagues. Anything you're interested in, they got it for you. And last but not least, shout out to Signature Esports. Anything you need for broadcasting, he's got you covered. You do a great job, Jason. And everybody have a good week.
Anthony has been the longest running driver on the Signature Esports platform for almost 4 years. Crazy. Buddy, much love. Always a pleasure.
Much love. Time flies.
It is, right? Anthony Crownover, P3 finisher, knocks it out of the park. Much love, man. is the dude. That is the dude. Literally the first broadcast first broadcast ever did he was in. So he is the OG of OGs. All right, I got to get ready for the next one, folks. This was fun. It is fun. I like short track racing, and I love these tracks. And I love this kind of racing. I love the beating and banging. And I'm not picking on drivers. I promise you. All I'm trying to do is just bring to light. You know, if Dunkelberger got into somebody, you know, there's a lot that caused that to happen, and we try to highlight that as well. So it's all about telling the story. I promise you, I like what Ryan is doing out there because Ryan's fast. And if he had to go from the back to the front, if he'd have finished inside the top 3 today, I'd have blown his ears up with a big congratulations. Even though he had some contact and he had some nose things happen there's contact all over the racetrack. So I'm a fan of what the 26 is doing. So I look forward to seeing those battles. Andrew Phipps had a great race, led the most laps, just there with a little bit of lap traffic. Those things do happen. It's unfortunate. But you know, Andrew deserved, and I agree with Jason Day. If Andrew had won today, he was doing everything right, didn't make any mistakes, and did everything he needed to do. So hopefully Andrew will come back next week and try to knock it out of the park. Next week, we're going to have some heat races on top of the 70 lapper we should have next week. Today was fun. Crown Jewel race number 1 out of the park. New Smyrna out. And yeah, it's a good time. Be good, be safe. We'll see you here in about 20 minutes for 802 Cup Series. Be right back.